If you're tired of manually posting to your Instagram and Facebook page, you're in the right place. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can schedule and automate your Instagram and Facebook posts for your personal brand or for your business. Now, if you're running your own business, it goes without saying that you shouldn't be spending time on Instagram just manually posting all of your posts. So I would suggest going ahead and hiring an agency or a freelancer like myself to help you manage your social media accounts. If you think we could be a good fit, I'm going to leave a link to booking a call with me below. If not, and you want to do it yourself, that's obviously what I'm going to teach you throughout this video. So stay tuned, get a cup of tea or a coffee, and let's do this together. Once we're onto the computer, you're going to need to do a couple of things. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll see how I like to plan out my content and how I like to basically store it on my laptop to organize basically all of the accounts we work with, right? So what you're going to need to start, or if you're going to follow how I sort of show you, is we start with a Google slide. This way I like to visually put everything down. So if you haven't got any graphics to work with at the moment, I'd recommend going over to a website called canva.com. On this website you can go ahead and create some nice graphics for your business, and the best part about Canva is they have a lot of templates on there, and to be honest with you, it's an amazing tool for people that aren't graphic designers at the end of the day, because you can do everything, well, almost everything you can do within something like Photoshop or Pixelmator, but it's obviously on your Safari or your internet, so you haven't got to download any additional programs. And like I said, if you're not a graphic designer, this is the place you want to be because of all of the templates they have installed for you to basically drag and drop your own branding onto them. So once you go ahead and create some posts on Canva, obviously think about it on a monthly basis. So if you want to go ahead and create 30 posts, you're going to ensure that you've got the whole of the month basically planned out for your social media. So once you've got all of that, you want to go ahead and chuck all of them into a Google slide. So you can see here I've got the next 4 days for one of our clients here, and I'm just going to walk you through why I have it like this. So yeah, like I said, you've got all the way down to 30 here, so I'm just planning out the first couple of posts, and I thought this would be a pretty good video for you guys. So you can see that I like to have 1 to 30, and that basically just shows me the whole of this client's content in front of me. So if you've got a team or anything like that, then this is the place I like to do it, because you can literally come in here, they can schedule everything out, and you can come in and just approve everything. Okay, cool. So like I said, come into here, you can design all of your posts, and then on the right hand side, this is where I like to write the captions. Same again, I like to have it here simply because I like to do all of this work up front and then just copy and paste everything into my scheduler, rather than going in, uploading each individual graphic and then writing the caption for it there and then. So what I'm going to do is just show you how I've got everything down. So click down. See, I've already wrote all of the captions for everything. Cool, perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this data that we've got in our Google slide, and we're going to actually schedule it for Instagram and Facebook for the meal team. So like we've sort of said before, use this as like a template, right? So okay, I know that I'm about to schedule today's post, the 5th. So I'm going to find my folder where I've got everything in, and you can see that I've got everything labeled in terms of the graphics in here as well. So I've got 4 posts going out, and you can see here I've got the 5th of October, the 6th of October, the 6th of October, because I've got 2. I'm going to do a carousel for this one, and then 7th and 8th of October. So what we're going to do is we're going to head to the Creator Studio, and if you haven't got the client's account attached to your Creator Studio already, you simply just go down here to Instagram accounts and you can add them on here. And with Facebook, you just need to be an admin of the page. So we're going to go back to Instagram and we're going to hit create post. Select our client's account and we're going to hit add content. And obviously if you're doing this for your own business, you'll already have access to everything. We're just going to click into here and select our post. So once it's selected, this is where you're going to utilize what you've done beforehand. So come back here, we're just going to copy our caption, paste it into here, and you just want to change all of this. So just add the spaces and stuff where need be. if you want to add some emojis and stuff, you can do this here. So like winter, I'm just going to add. I'm just going to add some emojis where I feel necessary. Arm? What am I looking for? Looking for like the muscle one. Muscle? There we go. Cool. Perfect. I'm just going to add a location. So let's just add, I'm going to add Bromley for these guys on this one. And we also want to add our hashtags. Now, the reason I like to use Trello as well, if we go back to here, I like to keep all of our clients organized in a Trello board. And if you click into the meal team here, you've got their calendar, which obviously is their Google slide it will bring me to. And you've got the content, so they've got a Google Drive that's got all of their content in for us to basically play with and, you know, make new content for their social media. And then I like to have this underneath that just has some different hashtags. And the reason I obviously do that is so you're just not using the same hashtags over and over again. So we can just paste them in, and then you can see I've still got 4 hashtags left. So I'm just going to add a couple other ones, so like dedication, motivation, and these ones can obviously be more specific to this individual post. So I'm just going to put entrepreneur, mindset, food. Don't think that's even going to be something, but we're just going to add it in anyway. So food prep London, meal prep. Oh, that's it. That's all of them gone. Oh no, meal prep London. Cool. So I put myself in the middle there. Right, cool. And then once that is basically done, you just want to scroll down to the bottom. And what we're going to do is we're going to tick the Facebook. And then what we're going to do is just save it as a draft. Excuse me, instead of just publishing it. Now, what we're going to do for the sake of this video, I could just publish this now. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to publish this now because it will show you that you can publish it and you can schedule it. But so let's just publish this now. That's going to publish that to the meal team. And then what you can do on here, just to keep track of it, is you can just come into here and add like a tick, so you know that this one's been done. Or you can just delete. You can delete it, or what I like to do sometimes is just change the background on the ones that I've scheduled out. So I know that one's done, and obviously this one's going to publish to Instagram, but we've done it scheduled for Facebook. So you're going to go back to the Facebook side of things, go to draft, and now we want to edit this one here. So just edit the post. We're going to select that same photo again. I don't know why it does that, but when you click edit the post, it always gets rid of the photo that was originally attached on Instagram. So we're going to click down to where the hashtags are, delete the hashtags, and we're just going to change it for their website, so the mealteam.com, and we can hit save. And now that's ready to go, we can just hit publish. Cool, so that's published. So that's today's post out of the way. So obviously if you're scheduling this on a monthly basis, that first post you might just want to publish straight away, or you can obviously schedule it for later in the day. So now let's get the rest of the next couple of days scheduled up. So just go to the next post. This is going to be our carousel one. So we're just going to go back to Instagram, hit create post, Instagram feed, and then the meal team. Straight away hit add content, and we've got number 1. Cool. We just want to delete that and add both of them. So we want to add that one first and then that one second. There you go, cool. So now you've added both of them. That's going to show that it's going to be a carousel post. Go back to our Google slide, copy this, paste it in, make sure this looks all nice. At home workout, let's just add a little tick. We're just adding some emojis just to keep it looking nice. We can come back and grab our hashtags. This time I'm just going to use some of these ones. And this one is obviously going to be an at-home workout, so we can add some relevant hashtags. So workout ideas, you know, home gym session, at home hit, yeah, home hit workout, training workout at home. I just try and go for the really niche keywords with this type of stuff. So 20 min workout, 20 min hit workout, and let's just put meal team, the meal team, meal prep London. Cool. Add the location, so we can put London, scroll down, do the same thing. So we're going to select Facebook and just do as save as draft. You can schedule it if you wanted to schedule it and you just change the schedule, but we're just going to do schedule. We're going to select the 6th and we're going to change this to 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So you can see here it's on the 24-hour clock, so 9 o'clock, and we're just going to hit schedule. Now what that's going to do is that's going to schedule it to go out tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, and it's also save that as a draft on Facebook. So what I would personally suggest is just bang all of those out at once on Instagram. So we're just going to go straight for the next one. We can do what we've done on this one before. Just come here, hit background and make it yellow. That's what I like to usually do. Next post, we've got the dedication post, 7th of October. Once you get into like a flow of this, you can do this very, very quickly. You can schedule out a month's worth of content in about 10 to 15 minutes. Obviously you've got to make all of the content beforehand, but that's why I'm saying it's so important to have this sort of system. So motivation ideas, you know, meal prep company, you know, gym athlete. I'm just going for like all of that sort of fitness. London, at London, same again. Facebook, do it as a draft. Instead of publish, just do schedule. We're now going to do the 7th, and let's change this to 11 AM for example. Just going to split test some times, what times the posts go out. Actually, we're going to do this later. We're going to do this at 1700. So 1700, hit schedule. Same again, just come back, hit that background, yellow, done, on to the next post. Cool. Meal team. File upload. 8th of October. Come back, grab this. Boom. Paste that into there. Add your location. Cool, that all looks good. Follow the link in our full menu. Let's change this to something like menu related, food related. Yep, cool. Come back, we can use our Trello. Grab grab some hashtags. And with the hashtags, guys, like you can see I'm being pretty loose with the hashtags just for the sake of this video, but you do obviously want to keep your hashtags fresh. Don't just copy and paste the same hashtags every single time. Do some hashtag research. Hashtag research is a very, very important part of posting to Instagram and Facebook, but you know, consistency is definitely a key factor of it. So if you spend too much time just like researching hashtags and not actually creating content, then personally I would lean more to creating content and obviously be wise with your hashtags. So yeah, we're going to leave that basically as it is. We're going to do the exact same thing to hit select for Facebook, save as draft, change to schedule, and we're going to select the 8th, and let's do this one as maybe 1900, 8, yeah, so schedule, so 8th of the 10th, 19, yep, hit schedule, cool. So that's basically what I would do, right? All the way through to 30. So have this from, imagine this is your first of the month post, second of the month, third of the month, fourth of the month, etc. And once you go through all of these, just keep smashing them out all the way to the 30th of the month, or the end of the month, 31st or whatever month you're in. Keep banging them out on Instagram. You can see obviously I need to do the rest of the month, but obviously keep going down all the way till you finish the whole of the month, and then you'll have all of these. So like you got 6th, 7th, 8th, all the way to the end of the month. Then click onto Facebook, content library. You can go to your drafts, and you can see I've got all of these in my drafts now. So this is an older post, so we're going to get rid of this one. And now you can see I've got 3 posts to just basically do on here. So this is the at-home workout. So you're just going to click into it, and remember what I said, it's going to change the post. So www.themealteam.com. We're going to select the photos we want to use. Going to upload them onto Facebook. When it does, blimey, that took a while. Hit save, and then all you want to do is schedule this and just schedule it for the same time. So this was going to be, and this is why it's good to have the calendar so you can come back and you can just say, okay, cool, so that was going to be the 6th. And obviously you can keep these the same time, or you can change them, totally up to you. I'm just going to change this time to 10:30, just so they're going to go out at different times. Totally up to you if you want to do them at the same time or not. I'm just going to follow the exact same process. A bit of a typo in here, so we go and change that on the other one. Oh, lots of typos. www.themealteam.com. Add our photo. Why does that do that? What's this? It's then adding one underneath. That's pretty weird. www.themealteam.com. Hit save. And then we just do the exact same thing. Schedule it. The 7th. Schedule this one out. And our last one. So obviously this is why I changed them on Instagram and Facebook. One, because the hashtags don't really have any relevance when you're posting them to Facebook. And also if you're doing call to actions like follow the link in our bio, it's not going to make sense if you're then putting the link underneath. So I'm just going to change this to like shop now. Don't usually always do like direct call to actions like shop now, but it's good to always throw them in now and then. Let's hit this one, select the post. Cool. And now what I'm actually going to do for this one, just because I've got it up here and I've got it in front of me now, I'm just going to hit the meal team and I'm just going to select a few of their videos where they've got some of their existing customers talking about the product. And this is a good thing to do if you've just got an abundance of content, especially like content that you've already used, like testimonials and reviews and stuff like that. It's always good to create other content that you can use as like the base, and then bring in other things around that initial piece of content, if that makes sense. So like you could do a picture of like a screenshot of a tweet that you've written, for example, and it's talking about your service, but then in the carousel you could have 3 client testimonials where they're videos of them talking about yourself and your service. So obviously it's not like you're just posting those videos, you're actually giving it a bit of context, and then like the scroll can be where they find out more details. And essentially when you do something like that, you can tell that those people are obviously more interested in you, because some people might see that carousel and then just like not even get to the second image, if that makes sense. But obviously if people are scrolling through the carousel, then they obviously are interested in like what you have to offer, right? So that's why this is going to be really cool, because it's one of those things, it's sort of like you're qualifying the person that's seeing this content, because they might see that post and then watch this first video, then watch the second video, then watch the third video, then watch the fourth video, and then by the time they've watched 4 videos of people talking up this product, they might definitely go ahead and hit that shop now button. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, this probably is going to take a while because it's videos, so that is obviously how you schedule your post to Instagram and Facebook. Gone are the days that you have to use Hootsuite or applications like that. Facebook have made their own scheduler. They've made their own scheduler, so you can do it all in-house. And this is my strategy on how I sort of organize everything, because once you've got team members and you've got people helping you out when it comes to creating the content and uploading the content for you, it's key to have a clear system on how you do it, because you want to be able to train other people how you do it and know your system. So knowing where stuff is going and knowing what days they're going out is obviously a key factor when you're running other people's accounts. And as like the CEO of your business, you obviously want to have an overview of that sort of thing, but may not need to get your hands dirty with the actual like content creation and writing the captions, etc. So it's always good to just have an overview of it. So yeah guys, hope that helped. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.